Yo, it's your boy DVJ.
It's your boy Bo.
It's your boy Tim.
It's your boy AD.
It's your boy Brent.
And together we are
Views from the Sip.
Man, Brent, what you was saying today's topic was gonna be, man?
We're gonna talk about materialistic things versus morals and values.
So basically, shit we really value.
Exactly.
I don't know. That's a broad
Like,
topic.
there's a lot of things that get people out of their character nowadays, just for fame and attention and all that kind of stuff.
But what about tradition? Because that's what I thought when you first said morals and values. I was like, it's tradition that are we or our generation or something like downplaying traditions that were once in the past?
I feel like that's true, but it's kind of to me like more of just modernizing things. Like it's like what I'm trying to say, like people don't value tradition as much because things come so quickly and stuff moves so fast, life moves so fast. So say like a traditional dinner, like getting together at 6 o'clock on Sunday. Mm-hmm. Like most families I don't really think do that anymore, just because like people so be busy with stuff like social media or football game on. People don't take the time out to just actually spend with their families. Like they don't value that anymore.
Like everybody look at traditions like past times.
Yeah.
Like y'all did that back in the day, but we don't really do that no more.
Like what's
really
the point?
Yeah, ain't no point. Like we don't look at it the same. Okay. Like to you that made sense. That same thing you telling me to do, I'm looking at it like, nah, we got all this different technology y'all ain't had it. Y'all had reasons why y'all did that. And I, you know what I'm saying? I could mean that I applied it. But it's like now, fuck am I doing that shit for? And I can do something different.
Mm-hmm. But at the same time, I think that it loses like what matters.
Yeah,
like,
that's what happens.
Family matters. Like why lose that? Because I feel like we don't do like my family, we don't do as much get together stuff anymore. It's we used to. Like when we were younger, we got together almost every Sunday or every like Christmas, New Year's, holidays, anything. We just looking for a reason. But nowadays, like I don't know, because my parents got older, I don't want to do it no more, and I can't blame them for that part. But like as far as like me myself, I don't really do as much as I used to. I'm just getting back into just doing stuff like New Year's.
But see, a lot of times I think about that and I say, well, even with the family aspect, you know, like how when we was younger, we ain't have, like, we just bring ourselves, like mom bring us through, we just there and we get with our cousins and shit. But then as we get older, people start having their own families. Then, you know, you get your woman. Now you debating on what y'all even doing. Like we doing my family this year, we doing your family this year. So then they start cutting it up. You know what I'm saying? Missing out on that time. And then when you do finally have your own family, you might want to do something totally different. Like you create your home. Yep, create your own tradition.
What you think about AD? I see you thinking.
And I know Rick thought something different because he was left field from the tradition thing.
I don't know. I feel like it's kind of hard for me to speak to that because I don't feel like I lost it or whatnot. Because my parents, every Sunday, come to their mom's crib, it's dinner or, you know, always constant calls. We getting together, spending their family time. So I have like that core or whatnot. Yeah. But at the same time, it's like, it took me a minute to realize that, like, growing up, I thought everybody's family was like that. You know what I'm saying?
It was almost. Well, in our circle.
Yeah, I mean, in our circle, but I'm talking about like just like high school scale, just meeting other people is in the city, in the state. I mean, like, I thought everybody had their core. So it was like a wide open to me. It was like, oh, dang, y'all don't do that? Oh, dang, like, you and your mom not talk like that? Or like, oh, you and your siblings don't communicate on the phone? Like, that was new to me. I'm like, oh, dang, because me and my sister talk every other day, or me and I just call my pops like, hey, what's going on, man? I call my mom, and some people don't have it. Yeah. And so, like, that was an eye opener for me that everybody didn't have like that tradition. But I feel like a lot of times the tradition leads to how it shapes like what you deem as moral. So it's like going back to what you said, value and morals. I feel like that core base shapes what you deem to be moral.
That makes sense.
If your mom used to getting over on people and you seen your mom get over on people, now you going out and now you going out for drinks or not, and then you getting over on people now.
All you can
so basically, it's easier nowadays to become more of what you were in a broader way because of social media. It's easier to contact other people. Like it's easier to finesse people.
I feel like
because there's more people to finesse in your world.
I'm gonna go off of AD. I feel like people are doing that kind of stuff because they don't have a core. Like they basing everything off social media. Social media is their core.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to get to.
I was just about to say that.
So they don't have any values. They don't have any morals. It's like that's what's going on right now. So that's what I'm doing. Yeah.
Like for like we just using family getting together as one thing. But for example, if more and more people are not going and having that traditional, quote unquote, traditional stuff, because like we ain't gotta do that no more. Yeah. If that mindset is eventually taking over, they're losing them core values, those core moral principles, because they're not being exposed to it because they're not being together. The old heads teach you the morals and principles. Right. You know what I'm saying? If you're not being around the old heads, then you create your own. And when you create your own, it may not be correct. Or if those moral traditions that's being passed down from old heads are bad advice or bad morals and principles, you going out perpetuating what you got from them.
And you basing it off. And then that's different too, because if even with you being with your family is more like a safety net. You got some of your family, they fucked up. But when y'all all get together and y'all all start talking about stuff, it make a little more sense. It's easier for you to take that and accept that as what it is. But then when you don't have that, you lose that core. And then you go and get this social media based core and you just doing whatever's trending. And so now everything, anybody can say it sounds good.
That's why I think when people say that people spend too much time on social media, it actually matters. Because just because your family might want that closeness, but if you spend more time on, just like your friends influence your school, that used to be the thing. The people you hang around in school going to influence you more than what you do at home because you don't spend as much time at home. Right, so if you spend most time on social media and you pretty much trying to get the fame on social media or get that popularity from social media, you're going to spend more time doing things they deem as good or acceptable.
And Lord forbid you suffer some trauma or something at the crib. For example, let's say your folks never showed you no attention or did something to you, and now you just seeking acceptance. And you seeking acceptance from anybody who will give it, no matter if it's a positive person or a negative person. And it's easy to get it from a negative person because they looking for people to make a fool of anyway.
That's true.
But then that again come from not having that core base around you. I don't have any reason to share anything that's personal life on social media because social media is just social media for me. All the people who know me for real that I talk to on a daily basis know what the hell going on. I have no reason to go out there and need somebody to cry on I want to cry on somebody's shoulder. I'm telling everybody all my business for what?
And I be thinking too, I know a lot of times we think people crying out on social media, like writing personal stuff on social media. No lie, I'm guilty of it too. I look at it and I'm like, what you doing all that for? Go vent to somebody personal.
A real person.
But as you was talking, it just hit me. Some people might not have that person.
They don't.
They're literally putting it out to social media. I ain't got nobody person. I'm putting social media, hoping somebody DM me or tell me, give me, because I ain't got that. So, but I think you was talking more so it's like how we interact with each other in daily basis.
Just having a backbone. People get out of their character so easy once they see people.
They have to feel accepted.
Yes, once they get a lot of attention for doing something stupid, they go in the store and rob the place and do it on live. They get a lot of likes. They think they need to do it again.
Okay, even if that goes against their morals and principles, they get out of their morals and principles because of
the likes and the attention and the fame, or somebody tell you, "I give you $1 million to slap your mama," and if nobody would pay you to slap your mama, you would never slap your mama.
Yeah, but you getting out of character.
That shit crazy as hell.
Yeah.
But see, I get what you're saying now. Because they don't have that core.
Yeah.
Whether they got it from their family or their friends or whoever was around them at the time, they just out here.
It's easy for them to sway in any direction.
Yeah, because I was watching somebody's podcast and they was talking about how social media at an early age, say early middle school. Middle school is a time where for girls it's when they starting to grow and mature, and for dudes it's not so much.
Right.
It kills girls and they start committing suicide earlier because they just can't handle social media. You can't handle somebody criticizing you constantly so early because you trying to shape yourself at the same time shape yourself for social media.
Learn yourself,
That's it. Social media is distracting people from their time because as an adult,
from their alone time,
you don't like to hear people say, "I'm still learning myself." As an adult, you expect people to already know themselves, but they don't because they've lost it because they don't have any morals and values. Their backbone you was talking about.
Yeah.
They don't have that foundation to say, nah, I know who I am regardless of what's going on. I know what I'm going to do.
And then, too, you kind of hit it. Whereas, like, in middle school and, like, early stages, even all the way through high school, during that stage of life, you're really trying to find yourself, like, personality-wise.
Yeah.
And, like, you're trying to find yourself.
Your
Whereas, like, and yeah, but it naturally supposed to happen just you on your own, morphing into something. Whereas social media, I don't even just media period, whether it be TV, you know, whatever, they're giving you that cookie cutter blueprints. Like, okay, if you want to be like this is how you're supposed to act. If you want to be like that person, this is how you're supposed to act. Instead of you finding it on your own, they're just saying, okay, look here, this is size the baby. This is size Megan Thee Stallion. This is a size Beyonce. If you want to act like any of these people, this is how you do it. And so it's like you don't get a chance doing your own. So then when you try to go out and do that same blueprint and it's not working, then you're like, oh man, something must be wrong with me. Yeah. Because it works for that person. Why is it not working for me?
Because you really faking it. Because you're faking it. Like that's not really you.
Right.
Like he said, you don't have no individuality. So you're not even being yourself. So it's not going to sell the same.
And the crazy thing is you can't even see that though. Like to you, you're being yourself because yourself is really just a person who changes from place to place.
Yeah.
So what do you do when the lack of morality starts to affect you from
As an
other
individual?
people? Yeah. So like for example,
I think somebody has to get to you.
Yeah, somebody
for you to
has
understand.
to. You have to get with somebody.
Because I don't think people know when they lose themselves.
You gotta get somebody you respect more than yourself.
Yeah,
When
somebody
you gotta
somebody
go
who's
above you and be like, okay, this person is
for
good.
opinion, you know,
They
that's
can be
gonna hit.
my mentor. They can be my,
She could be one of y'all boys.
Yeah, like.
Yeah.
like you need somebody to
They
come
just
check
had
you.
to sit down like, man, what the fuck is you doing? Like, I've been seeing you out here lately, and you just been, you know what I'm saying, moving kind of weird, bro. Like, you good, man?
They need that challenge, but they need it respectfully. Like somebody who's still
You can't feel like you the world and everything surrounds around you.
Right.
So everything needs to move the way you move. You got to realize that you affect other people as well.
The most annoying people are like, and this goes to both genders, but I hear it a lot with women, but I know it's dudes like this too, but they get to the point where it's like, I'm not going to change.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, this is how I am. I know my morals might be messed up, but this is a part of the package. This
I don't even think they're annoying. I just take it as a difference in personality. Like I just respect your personality from afar. Type of. It's not necessarily you're annoying to me because you won't accept. You know that this is what you're doing is a little bit fucked up, but you like it.
But I'm the same way it is. That shit irks me. I talked to my woman about that shit the other day. I hate people that won't adapt to change. Like even in I told my woman, if you wasn't willing to change sometimes, me too. I put that same shit on myself. Like I wouldn't be with you. And I'm glad you have that ability to want to change. Like I ain't saying you gonna overnight you gonna be a whole nother person, or I'm not asking you to be another person. Just
I'm
like
not trying to get you to change your favorite color or something like that. It's just
not you at your foundation.
Yeah, like change the way you act because the way you act sometimes is not the right way to act.
Yeah,
or not the best way to act. It ain't even gotta be right or wrong.
Yeah, go ahead. You might even cut you off. No, I was just saying, I feel like you're so stagnant. You know what I'm saying? Like you feel like if this way of thinking, this way of acting has been running into a brick wall all this time, you like, I'm not changing. That's how I am. So whoever I deal with, they just have to deal with this. You'll hear people like when you first meet.
Leave their ass, man.
Yeah, you'll see people like when you first meet, like, hey, how you doing? So, hey, look, I'm loud and I got a bad attitude, so if I rub you the wrong way, I apologize. You be like,
so stupid.
Like, damn, like you do that every time people, so you just always rub people the wrong way.
You know to tell people, right?
And then too, it's like, it's kind of off topic, but like you'll hear women and they'll be like, "Oh, well, you know what? This guy accept me as I am. I mean, I need a tough man. I don't know, man. I can walk all over because I know I'm a lot to deal with. So if you know that you're a lot to deal with,
you don't want to tone down a little bit.
You don't want. I mean, obviously you're stating a character flaw,
right?
So you're not going to try to address it.
No, we just accept it.
And if you're not willing to accept my character flaw, then you in turn must be a weak man.
So I must be looking for somebody with character flaws so they can understand each other again.
No, that's not was right. With that, a dependent gonna need another dependent, bro. You gonna need that shit. Because like I'm a dependent.
That shit doesn't even make sense, and that shit not fair at all. Yeah. Because a lot of women, even the women who pick the guys who gonna need a little work. Mm-hmm. You need a little work. That means you gonna have to change a little bit. It's certain areas, certain things you need to change some of your traits. You might have bad, like you might be gambling. You might need to dial that shit down so you can be, more financially responsible. Like they need you to be that way, so we can work with it. We gonna work with it. Sometimes, your appearance. Sometimes when you go out in the professional setting, you don't know how to. You know what I'm saying? We can work with it. But it's shit that you're willing to do. Yeah. For somebody to sit there and tell you this is how I am and this is how I'm gonna be. That shit is toxic and that shit is selfish as fuck. And that's letting me know they're not willing to commit fully to the relationship.
It's like you shouldn't be the same you are at 20 to 25. 25, you should be the same at 30.
Like, you should have some type of growth.
Yes.
And I feel like it's different when you don't know that it's a character flaw versus me. Versus you finding out over all these times it's a character flaw and you just accepting it and saying, that's just how I am. I'm not changing. Like, you're not even willing to try to train. Not for me, but for you.
Yourself.
This is a character flaw for you.
Right.
Damn if you with me long term.
Right.
Because whatever. This is going to affect you long term moving forward.
And then you end up being the asshole and say, what's that gotten you? like that. Asshole? No, but I'm saying that's how they say it. That's how they receive it. I realize that people sometimes, even with you, like I'm not being the asshole all the time. Now sometimes I'm being the asshole. I always know when I'm being the asshole.
Yeah. We all.
But when you say something to somebody and they just be like standoffish, they just straight go into defense mode, it's because they already know that shit. Yeah. They have prior knowledge. This shit has happened before. Like, this is why I don't have these type of friends. Or this is why I don't talk to these type of people. Because they said that I was this. And they said that I was this. Everybody kept saying, well, shit, you got a bad attitude. You need to work on it.
That's why people
So when I meet the new person and I say, well, I got a bad attitude and this is how I am. Who the fuck is accepting this shit? Like, what the fuck?
But then,
I do crack sometimes. So if you can't deal with a motherfucker who do crack sometimes, then shit, get the fuck out of here.
All right, then.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
But then it kind of goes back to what we was talking about last episode of self-sabotaging. I think that's a version of like,
definitely
you know you're not going to change and you know that potentially you like this person, this relationship you really want, but you know you're gonna blow it. So you're like, look here, I need a man that's gonna have some yada 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 to it. You kind of like self-sabotaging this whole relationship. You're not even trying to do the work before you come to me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time. Don't get me wrong. If you don't know about the character flaw, or even if you in the progress of working on character flaw, and I deem you,
I can work on it together.
We can work on it together. But if you just work on yourself before you try to come talk to me,
because
that's not fair to me. It's not.
I'm with you, AD. Because if we ain't gonna grow together. We're gonna grow apart. Because I'm gonna keep growing.
Yeah.
And so like that, I like to address my problem. If I got a problem, let me know so I can try to at least address it and try to fix it. But if you gonna stay the same, because I believe in being equally yoked, so I'm gonna keep moving.
And then people don't believe in like constructive criticism anymore.
Soft.
You know what I'm saying? For example, like when I'm telling you that you need to work on yourself before you come to me, that's not saying I haven't been doing any work myself.
Exactly.
I'm not
perfect.
Yeah, I'm not by no means.
And it's not
perfect.
a knock on you.
It's not.
It's just something I see that you need to work on. You might not have seen. I'm just bringing it to your attention.
I think a lot of it come from like, you know how all of us, we was like, you play sports. We got criticized by your play. You get criticized by the way you perform. You get criticized on your technique. We got criticism from every aspect all around us. So we learn to accept that that's a flaw. We have to get better. Whereas some people don't get that same judgment growing up. So they learn to keep what they have and just keep moving forward because they never had no type of discipline.
Yeah, I know my mom. My mama say stuff bluntly and she mean what she say.
Yeah,
so
she was sugarcoated.
At an early age, I had to realize, man, folks gonna criticize and you need to accept it. So I got that from my mama. I can accept. You can say it any type of fucking way to me.
See, but that's your perspective though. Like you gotta accept it. Like if you just look at it like everybody fuck up sometimes. Right. You fuck up sometimes.
Everybody fuck up sometimes.
Like whether it was you fucked up sometimes with your attitude being nasty from the jump. You probably could have worked on this shit better. But it's just like everybody fuck up sometimes. The fuck up and the change is what makes you human. Like what the fuck? Everybody fuck up.
It's like people look at people that try to reach perfection as people that are wrong. And it's like, I'm just trying to be perfect. I know I'm not going to end up there, but if I shoot for perfect and I end up at 90%, it's still a passing grade. Like you shooting for 70 and you slip a little bit, you get 60, that's a failing grade.
Bro. I don't like the people that give up on your record as soon as you have like one fuck up. Like that shit is bogus to me. Like everybody gonna fuck up and
if you fuck up one time and somebody be like, oh no, you fucked up, I'm done with you.
I don't deal with fuck ups.
Right. Like, you're perfect. Like, who the fuck made you?
No,
you 100%.
I didn't address your fuck ups. You know what I'm saying? I just let you deal with that on your own. Like, cause I saw you trying to work at it, but you still was slipping up a little bit. But I'm not gonna come at you that way.
Yeah, cause you see him already working it.
Right, cause I see you working. Why the fuck would I tell you? Bro, you know you're not doing that workout right. Like
you might tell him a technique.
But I keep seeing you every day coming this bitch and address your technique. I see you trying to line that bitch up. I see you working at your craft. So why the hell would I keep the bug? I bugged you once. But why the hell would I keep bugging you when I see you trying to fix shit? That's crazy.
And then I think a lot of times I try to go deeper into like the reason why people do certain things. And I feel like a lot of times if people don't want to change when you address the character flaw, is because they've seen people that they deem important or, you know, the top bar doing the same thing. For example, like growing up, your parents or whatnot. Growing up, honestly, I feel like my parents could do no wrong. I didn't know. I mean, I didn't see them as like normal humans. I'm like, oh man, they know everything. Everything they say is right. And so, what if my parents were teaching me bad stuff sometimes, and I didn't know it, and I deemed it as right. So when I get older, I'm doing these same things I saw my parents do. And so sometimes I'm like, you know that's wrong, right? So you're not just saying I have a character flaw. You're now saying my parents have a character flaw because I learned that from them. And now I don't want to accept it. I'm like, nah, bro, I'm just the way I am. Like, nah, you must be wrong because my mom and dad, grandma, everybody been doing it this way. And we've been getting along just fine.
I think I was the opposite of you. Like, I didn't think my parents were always right at all. Now when I got older, everything that my parents had told me about life, it's been perfect. Like, everything, it's true as free. All the way across the board. They ain't lied about nothing.
Yeah. And I mean, me personally, I feel like my parents have done a good job or whatnot. But I'm speaking from the standpoint of somebody who may be getting, like, information that's not as accurate.
Yeah.
Or information that's not as, not going to put you in the best situation down the line. Because them parents, they were just doing the best they could at that particular time. You know what I'm saying? Some parents just trash parents, bro. Right. And they had you and they just, they toxic and they passing that toxic down to you. But when they pass it down to you, you think it's like, okay, this is how life works. This is how it's supposed to go. And you go out being toxic and you don't even know you toxic. You just thinking like this is normal.
Yeah.
Just like how earlier in the podcast we was talking about, I thought everybody got together on Sunday and went to church and ate dinner together. So they going around thinking, oh, I thought everybody was toxic and I thought it was okay
this how we
to have domestic violence. And I thought it was okay to cuss out your partner at the smaller. I thought that's what I saw mom and dad do. I thought that was okay for you. So you telling me I have a character flaw? That means grandma got a character flaw, daddy got a character flaw, mama got a character flaw. Way. But I deem these people, I put these people on a pedestal in my life. Yeah.
So I just thought about something. So with social media nowadays, it's like they're able to choose their morals and principles because they see a group of people here that'll do it one way. They listen to their parents, they do it another way. They listen to certain people over here do another way. And they just choose whichever one they want to be like.
Yeah, you follow you want.
And then they see who they put on a pedestal.
Like, I was finna say social media chooses who's great and who's not.
Yeah.
And then too, I think it's so unfair because a lot of the people that they choose on social media, they choose them people based off the lifestyle they think that they're living. Yeah. So it's like, oh, I'm choosing to be like this person because they got X, Y, and Z, not knowing that X, Y, and Z is all cap. I'm just doing this. And so you pick that thinking you gonna get that
like
result.
Like they get rentals and video.
Yeah.
They'll say it though. After the fame fall, they be like, all this stuff was fake. Like, I ain't had no money for it.
But imagine all the people that they were influencing
who are striving to be just like that.
But I'm acting like you because I want that end result.
And see, this is why I value people more than I value things. Yeah. People sleep on the fact that no matter how new your car is, no matter how new your house is, once you get it, it loses its value. A person never loses their fucking value. It's old people that still have fucking great value. They ain't doing shit now, but they still holding on to their value. Like, people are growing, getting better every day.
Yeah.
Why you want these things, they're gonna lose value as soon as you have them. Like, you got the newest whip right now. 5 years from now, you're gonna want a newer whip because now yours is old. The value ain't the same. It's like, okay, yeah, you got the Lambo, but shit, it's the old Lambo, and unless niggas just ain't accustomed to having Lambos, they won't be impressed. Like
knowledge doesn't lose value.
That's so crazy. 50 Cent called that dude out for having $1 million car. Damn, imagine that you bought this Bugatti that's $1 million. A nigga got nothing to call you out and say, old ass Bugatti. 2010.
You're right.
That's a different type of value.
Me personally, goddamn, if I spend $1 million on a damn car.
It's $1 million, but that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying.
You're right. I think it's about like what you place value in. Like there's nothing wrong with having those nice things, having nice cars, having all that stuff. There's nothing wrong with it. But if you value that more than actual real life interactions, more than building relationships, then that's where you messing up. Because back in the 80s, they was rushing to get that new Lexus or that new Cadillac, whatever. Yeah. And now we in 2020, they like Honda Accords. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
So everybody know 2019, 2020 Rolls Royce and the 2020 Chevy. What's the difference? Like they're both brand freaking new. They're both the new.
People put value in.
But see that
their brand.
Yeah, that's what they. But people put value into brand names.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Your brand name, your brand doesn't mean shit if nobody likes it. Mm-hmm. But the more that people say that they like it, the more important you. So on that scale, it's like, well, more people like my shit, so I'm better than you. So I can my shit gonna cost this much.
They're just like Jordan brand. Like if Jordan didn't make it to the league, he wouldn't be selling all the stuff he got now. If he just played, if he was a street ball player,
if Jordan wasn't Jordan, he wouldn't.
Exactly.
No, come on,
well, it's like the legend of it carries itself. I heard a pastor say this, and I think it's also in the engineering building too, at Jack State. But it was like, if you do something good, you tell everyone about it. If you do something great, everyone tells you about it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Uh-huh. If I do something good, I gotta be like, hey man, check out what I just did. Hey man, I gotta do this, that, and the third. But if I do something great, like, man, you heard what AD did, bro? He did so and so and so. So a lot of them brands, if you do something great, you ain't gotta do all the extra maneuvering.
One thing I don't like is you talking about them brands. Well, since we talking about the brands, is that people be downplaying. Like they say you be bragging and shit because you talk about your brand. Mm-hmm. But you're not necessarily downplaying. You're promoting it, you're advertising, you're doing all this good stuff for your brand. And people be like, oh, you just had to throw that little sprinkle of your shit up in there, huh? I be like,
yes.
It's a little hate. It's a little hate. I feel like at that point, what you're speaking of, I feel like those people feel like when they see you doing good, it's like, okay, I'm not on my shit. So it's like, you advertising, you being on your shit is basically saying, I'm not on my shit. So they start feeling guilty. So they gotta take shots at you. Some people can't even give you a compliment if it ain't a little sprinkle of hate in there. Yeah. Like, you think you look good and they don't.
Yeah, live it.
Yeah. You thought I look good. I can't say you look nice today.
Unprovoked, you could be walking through. You must think you look nice or something. I do. I look nice. You alright? Well, why you just couldn't say that? Why you have to sprinkle that little hate off in there?
I can't wait till I get this bald fade.
Why you even gotta be like that and shit? Like, that's why I be saying, like, sometimes you just gotta do. It's fucked up sometimes what I do sometimes, but sometimes you gotta do fucked up shit sometimes, just so people can be like, yeah, you right. I am hating on your ass a little bit. Mm-hmm. Like, damn. Oh, you must think you fine today? Yeah. I can't think of. It's 365 of these bitches, and I don't think I'm looking fine every day. I don't walk around this bitch. I mean, shit, it is what it is. I ain't getting a motherfucking haircut. Shit, goddamn, it is what it is. But shit, I done fucked around. You know what I'm saying? Got a haircut. You know what I'm saying? Put my good shit on. You know what I'm saying? Shit, feeling a little saucy. Got my smell good on and shit. And then the first thing a motherfucker tell me is,
you think you look good.
You think you look good on it.
Nah, you think I look good.
Shit, don't I?
I said some shit like, you ain't gonna beat on when I think I look good.
Shit, I gotta get all this work on. Because the value of my haircut is gonna go down. You know what I'm saying? People just, that's what I'm saying.
From the moment you get your haircut, immediately hair start growing back.
People just don't see the shit the same. Like, I try to explain it the best that I can, man, but you know, it's still gonna be somebody that think, well, shit, I'm finna go ahead and put all my life savings into this motherfucking 2020 BMW. Shit, why not? I need that bitch. Shit, I'm just trying to be the fly motherfucker on the road. Okay, you'll be the fly motherfucker on the road until the new one comes out.
Right. Next year
you'll still be paying for the old one.
For the old one.
That shit crazy. That shit blows me. How much money people spend on shit that don't mean shit.
Now, one thing I'm not gonna do is try to keep up with the Kardashians. I just can't. I'm not. That's not my goal. That's not what I'm trying to obtain. If I had that type of money, I would just have it.
It's all about what you put value in, though. If you value that, then that's what you're gonna. Even if it's hurtful to your financial situation, you putting value in this, and so you dumping money in that, and
but that
hurting you in the long run.
That shows me though, when people do that kind of stuff, why jeopardize your being? That's how you know people are more important. You buy some shit that you can't afford really, but you buy it. Mm-hmm. It puts you in debt.
Right.
Mm-hmm. You just said fuck yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
for other people.
For other people. Like, that's stupid. If you don't think that's stupid, something wrong with your ass.
Yeah.
I just put myself in the bind.
I'm definitely stupid.
I just put myself in a bind to show other people that I'm good.
To hopefully for other people to think you're good. Because it's a bunch of times people do things.
Don't even get acknowledged.
So you went in, you're like, oh, I'm going to the club now. I'm going to kill him. I'm going to get this fresh fit. I'm going to do all this. I'm going to make sure I get a haircut, smell good. I know I ain't got no extra money, but I'm going to go on and buy the booth out. I know I ain't got no extra money, but I'm going to go and get these extra bottles so I can look good. And you in the section by yourself.
Yep.
No Johnson.
Ain't nobody in the club.
Ain't nobody
holding
Nobody in the
up.
palm tonight.
Ain't nobody.
Shit, where y'all live?
Ain't nobody told you smell good. Ain't nobody told you your haircut was nice. Ain't nobody said you was fresh. But you just spent all this bread.
Bro, where y'all lit? I got 2 bottles, bro, and I got 100 wings, bro. Where y'all lit? Like,
you better take that bitch in to go by. But that shit
in that bitch pouring up, eating like it's a table for one.
Man, you see my new reel? Oh shit, you did get some new reel, didn't you? Them bitches straight. That's it, bro.
But see,
these bitches caught me a grill.
That goes back to when you do something good, you gotta tell everybody else. You do something great, they tell you. That's just good. You getting that new whip and you getting the new rims for your car, that's good. You might even tell somebody, man, bro, just got the tint put on the windows, dog. I wanna go check it out. See, go look. But if you do something great, I gotta be like, dang, Brent, man, I ain't know you did so and so and so. It's like that, bro.
That shit, I don't know. People put value in some bullshit to me. I just can't go spend all my money and be broke just to impress somebody that don't really give a fuck about me.
Why would you say fuck yourself though? Like, I get you saying fuck them. You don't want to give them no money. That's your fucking money. What the fuck you giving to them for? Fuck you. But why would you say fuck yourself?
Yeah.
I'm going to say, man, shit, I got this nice ass car outside.
They being nice too, though. That should be blowing me.
They say fuck themselves thinking they being nice.
Thinking they're being nice.
What you mean?
People will sacrifice on their own end to better somebody else. Like they might get somebody $300.
Oh, get them their last on shit?
Yeah, they'll give people their last and that's saying fuck yourself too. And people need to stop doing that shit.
I think they go back to seeking acceptance too, though. A lot of times they're willing to go without, thinking like, well, I'm just a solid person, I'm a giver. No, you're seeking acceptance from that person.
Well, when I did it, I felt like I could re-up faster than they could. And I felt like they needed it as well. So it's
no. In that case, you're not fucking yourself over.
Yeah. Because
no. We're talking about people like, you know, this is your last. This is all I got. I can't get any more. But I'm giving it to you, whether it be my time, whether it be my money, whether it be my energy. I'm giving it to you, knowing that I'm not gonna get that back from you, or from another source. When you fucking yourself over.
Yeah. Like if you got the means to do it, then that's fine. Like if shit, I'm gonna give you my last $200, but I get paid tomorrow anyway, so I'm straight.
Yeah. But
I'm sitting here with this stupid ass BMW outside that I shouldn't even bought. I don't even know why the fuck they accepted that shit. My credit bad. and then you fucking ask me for shit. I ain't even ate today. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I ain't even ate today because I'm like, man, I gotta hold on to this last little piece of change because shit, ain't no telling what might pop off. I might need to put some gas in this car.
You get that call for. You get that call. Hey man, I got some trouble, bro. Can you come bail me out of jail, bro?
But then that's what I'm saying. It depends on what that's even for, though. Like,
man, folks, I was trying to come up, bro. Man, I'm breaking in these houses.
Man, fuck you.
That's on you, big dog.
I can't even keep. Yeah, that was a bad one. That was a bad one. Like, I can't even fund it.
Oh, damn, for you.
Me eating or you getting money to do what?
To get out.
Get out, bro. I gotta get out.
Oh, God, you got yourself in. You yourself out. Shit.
But my money out there, I can't get out there and get it.
Yeah, what the fuck you want me to? I'll pay you back, bro. I'll pay you back.
When you gonna pay me back?
It's easy to just say I ain't got it, bro. Mm-hmm. I ain't got it, bro.
I promise, bro. I'll pay you back, bro.
I ain't got it, bro.
Man, I knew you were gonna be like that. Bro.
Now I'm a fuck nigga. Now I'm a fuck nigga. You know what I'm saying? I was your boy since a minute ago. I ain't shit. Man, that's how you gonna do your boy, man.
God damn, bro.
Man, as far as we go back, man, that's how you gonna do your boy, man. You ain't gonna give me goddamn, let me hold 2,000 right quick. What the fuck wrong with you, man? What kind of question is this, nigga? That's what I'm saying, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But you know,
you knew we was. You knew that wasn't.
Listen, but then you know, people go ahead and they shoot that $40. And like, man, let me get $40 right quick. I don't know when $40 became the
number.
Just the default setting. Like, shit, it's at $40. It's always just. When motherfuckers use words like just and they don't have the money. My first thought is, man, if you don't shut the fuck up, like, why?
Don't say it's just $40.
It's not just $40. This is a pivotal ass $40, nigga. This is almost a live or die $40. Like, you need this shit ASAP, don't you?
Yeah. Shit. But now it's just $40. Why you just have $40?
They got it from Baby Boy.
Well, just sell your shoes and make $40.
Just sell your shoes.
Just be your shoes.
I say shit like, bro, you taking food out of my family, man. My kids ain't even 8 yet.
Oh, God, you taking food out of my family.
My kids ain't even 8 yet.
I don't know if you notice or not. Kids got to eat every day. like I don't know. Like I know that might be a far out term for some people.
I haven't thought they got to eat a day.
So multiple. Like this ain't
because it's crazy, man. Like I ain't had kids yet, but my kids ain't 8 yet. You want me to give you some fucking money? How you know my kids ain't gonna need that shit? Bro, y'all know the type of buying I'm gonna get in.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Just tell niggas straight up, bro. I need this shit. I need all my money for my family, bro.
I need all, you no excuse.
I need all my money from my family.
You know.
It's a rap, man. I ain't got it, man.
Like, nah, fam.
Yeah, nah, fam.
That's all you need.
Man, come
what
on,
else
bro.
You need? I don't need to. I ain't gotta explain myself to you. My money.
Yeah, it's your money. That's just like going to the Salvation Army people. They be ringing the bells when you go to Walmart, and you be like, "Nah, not today." I mean, why not though? Like, why not today? Like,
they be getting.
Oh no, because that's man. You ain't got $1, my nigga.
No, I'm not. But I'm saying
that's their attitude.
Well, I'm saying they
catch your attitude back with them.
I'm saying even they don't do that. They just be like, all right, cool. And for the next person, do it. That's just like them saying, I mean, I ain't got $1 today. And like, man, bro, it's just $1, bro. You ain't got $1, fam.
Oh, I've seen some people do that when they send at them booths and stuff. Mm-hmm. Oh, I've definitely seen.
I was trying to give you a slow no. And your ass still begging.
Oh, bro, they mad.
You fool around get snapped up, man. What you begging for, bro? Put your whole check in that thing. Right?
I just ignore that.
I'm like, front me $1. Damn.
I ain't even start. I don't make eye contact.
I don't either.
I just keep walking.
I just keep walking.
That's like you go to the model. Hey, do you want to donate? So, like,
no,
I'm good, fam. Then they even got it on the keypad now. You go to certain grocery stores, you check out. They're like, do you want to donate? I'm like, bro, get it off the screen. I'm trying to just pay, man. Come on.
I'm in a hurry.
Yeah.
And shit, like, it ain't gonna hurt my pocket. This $1 over and over gonna hurt my pocket. Every time I fucking get groceries. You wanna give $1?
Like,
no.
you losing customers and shit. Every time I fucking go to the store, y'all that's asking me, do I want to give? Right. Nigga, I gave y'all the money for my shit. Then let me leave. Like,
you take the $1 out of what I just gave you.
Yeah, get a point.
Yeah.
For every $30 I spend, take $1 out and donate to
I feel better then. Yeah. That's your money.
That's your, do what you want to do with that money I gave you.
I can't stand a big motherfucker. Y'all almost got me started off big. I hate a big person.
Because everybody did shit when they were young. Because
everybody works for their money.
That's because their morals and values
don't work for their money.
They want to talk those morals and values.
Everybody didn't work for them.
Everybody don't work for them.
You're right, Brent. But my mama always said, when you ain't have to pay for some shit, you don't appreciate it as much.
You value stuff you had to work for. I can tell you that right now.
Man, it's like my first pair of J's I ever bought was because I bought them.
Mine too.
My mom wasn't finna just cop me no J's and like that. My first polo shirt I got, AD bought it, bro. I'm saved up my birthday money. Like, I bet. Finna go do this.
I cut yard all summer.
Niggas was cutting yours like bitch.
Yeah. All summer to buy me some school shoes. And I finally got it, bro. No, we're not getting my money. No.
Nah, fam. That's just like, I mean, I have family members and friends like that. Every new pair of Jordans cop out, they got them. Dude, mom's not buying them. It's a wrap.
Shit like that be funny to me. Like, I use shit like that as jokes. Like, people use that shit. They like when some women be like, shit, I just need a motherfucker who gonna take care of me and buy all my shit. Like shit like that. But they really believe in that shit though.
Because they know somebody
else.
But
it's to me, it's humor.
Yeah.
And so the other day I found myself using that shit on my woman. I was in the fucking gym, you know what I'm saying? At work, in the gym. And we was talking about some shit. And then all of a sudden, you know, sometimes it feel like, you know what I'm saying, but it's a joke. And I said, man, you need to find a job or something. Like, you need to get, you know what I'm saying, like, paid, because shit, going to work shit every day is ghetto as fuck. You need to take care of me.
Right.
And she said, what? I said, exactly, right? That's what I be saying. Like, when people be posting shit like that, I be like, man, what the fuck? Who raised them?
Man, bro. I
be trying to figure out who raised the people that liked and retweeted it.
Niggas be
Like, how
that.
did I get that many likes and retweets, but y'all all feel the same way?
It sounds good.
It sound good shit. Ain't. Motherfuckers don't even believe that shit. It's just like,
They
hell yeah.
They would never do it unless they got fucking some rich dude.
Man, it's like, I know I gave this example a bunch of times on this podcast, but it's the difference between being a provider and you just getting over on the provider. It's like,
I'm providing a lick.
yeah, it's like I'm gonna take care of my household. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? To provide for this household. But at the same time, you gotta be coming with something. You can't just be here and chilling, just reaping all the benefits of me going out and doing it.
Getting tricked off.
Like they
What the
they
fuck
want
we
to be
supposed to do?
they want to be treated like a princess and then get all the benefits of like it's a real fairy tale too. Like, no, you gotta. If I go out there, if you want to be a stay-at-home wife,
I only need a corner.
if you want to be a stay-at-home wife and you want to do all that, and I go out there and make all the bread and pay for everything, cool. But I expect to come home and my house be clean. I expect to come home and food. Vice versa.
That's an
I know we don't believe in the stay-at-home husband thing, but if you want to be a stay-at-home husband,
Who don't? This going to work shit every day is ghetto.
but if the woman is the primary breadwinner, the dude need to be cooking, cleaning, and doing all this.
I did that bitch.
Well, I did YouTube research all kinds of research on recipes and stuff.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about staying home. My house will never be there.
Exactly. You at home all day.
Start to finish. I wake up when I get ready.
Yeah.
And just go at it. Let's go.
Yeah.
By 3 o'clock, I'm just waiting.
I couldn't
Sad
even-
ass puppy.
But this shit's so crazy. Like,
Honey, you're home.
I couldn't even imagine my day being that way.
Yeah.
Fuck. I already cleaned the house. So now I'm making a list of shit of what to do to the house next. Like, damn, let's change this shit around. Like,
Let's paint this wall,
She
this
was
color,
talking about
let's do
building
this
what you call it in the back shit. I'm finna go ahead and get it started. Shit, I'll probably be done with this shit if I keep it up at this rate probably by next week. Shit.
But nah, man.
Build
It's
like
like
she shed in the back.
she said.
Yeah, man.
I'm building his ass in the back.
What else you need? That's all I'm doing every day. Shit, what else we need around here, bro?
But you see what I'm saying though? That same gusto how you took for like, oh, if I was to be in that position, that's what you're offering to the household. You got a lot of people that just don't want to offer anything. You sit there and reap all the benefits of being apart.
There's a lot of people don't know how to use a board time to their benefit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like they want to just sit around or they just want to find fun. It's like sometimes it ain't gotta be fun.
Lazy.
Don't gotta be fun.
It just gotta be something effective.
I mean, why the fuck you want me to work on this shit for? And I could just fucking chill and wait till you get home and then we can go out to eat. Fuck you want me to cook for? But see, like real talk, I hate the argument with it, even though to me it makes sense. If you say, I'm gonna take care of everything, and all you gotta do is clean up, to me, that's my new. Like, that's a little ass thing to do. Like, if it was the opposite way, like you said, fuck shit, I'm around this bitch. These be spotless.
2 hours,
It's
good.
spotless as fuck every day, cause all I'm doing is cleaning up. That's my only job.
If you don't mess it up, the next day you ain't gonna have to work.
That's my only job. I'm off most of the week.
Exactly.
I'm fucking around washing her clothes every day.
Real talk.
Right, we doing a load of days. Just so I can find something to do.
But that's the difference, though. I'm not looking at it like, damn, I ain't doing shit but cleaning up and cooking every day. Nigga, if that's my job, nigga, I'm cleaning up and cooking every day. I'm not like, man, shit, I don't need a motherfucker to take care of me. I want somebody to ask you for some money. I mean, shit, I'm not doing shit every day but cleaning up and cooking. So, shit, if you give me a little change to go do some extra shit when I'm not fucking at work at home,
When you work from home.
then shit, I can just do some shit. What the fuck else I need to do? Everything is taken care of.
Yeah.
It's just, it's different.
I just think a lot of people, they want something for nothing. So
They ain't worth
They're not
something
trying to
for
put
nothing.
no effort in. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of people, like, it's kind of like this shit. You either got it or you don't.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, I believe in it.
What?
Have nots.
yeah, it's like shit, nigga. Like, if you can't see yourself putting something in the relationship, then shit, you need to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, like that's a time waster, bro. You wasting my time. If we, because I'm with you with the expectation of building towards something. So if along this process, I see that you're not putting in the maximum effort on your end to get to this part like I am, then it's a waste of time.
You can build on your own.
I can build on my own.
You can build on it. The problem be that people don't discuss goals together.
Motherfuckers be easily disposable and don't even know.
Goals, like, and I ain't talking about like taking pictures in Paris. I'm talking about
actual goals.
Yeah, I'm talking about we're gonna get a new water heater in the house.
Yeah,
because some
but people
don't
don't look at that because that's not real. That's not to them. That's not what social media paints as goals. It's like, of course, y'all live together. The goal is to get a new fucking water heater. We need that bitch. So shit, let's set aside some shit. How we gonna get this damn new water heater?
And then it's all about perspective too. Like
that's
a lot of times people judge their perspective on someone else's. For one person, for their anniversary, going to Paris and going to Jamaica or whatever, it's like a big deal, reasonable to do. We can do that. That's what I want to do.
They can afford to.
Sometimes somebody simply is going down to New Orleans. It's like, oh, maybe we went to New Orleans, we had a great time. Mm-hmm. But then they find out about their friend or their homegirl and went to Paris. They like, dang, dude, we just went to New Orleans.
Hey, look how crazy that. But that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you gotta just do shit to show people what they sound like. That shit crazy as hell. I just went somewhere. I didn't go nowhere, but I just seen a picture and I said, damn, man, baby, why the fuck we don't never go to Paris? Like, you don't never take my ass to Paris. Nigga, first of all, you never even said shit about Paris. And nigga, we ain't got Paris money right now. What the fuck is you talking about? That was simple. You know why we ain't went to Paris. What the fuck?
That made me be an ass and I was like, we'll never go.
Why the fuck you gonna come at me with that bullshit? We'll never go. You done seen this damn picture and just been snapped on my ass. We ain't been to Paris. Ain't said shit about going to Paris. Nigga, we never even had a conversation about going to Paris.
Nigga, you've never been to Paris.
I was just saying.
You ain't never been nowhere. You ain't been to Mexico, motherfucker. Look, fuck out of here.
Listen,
you ain't been to Alabama.
It be the craziest shit, but it be the craziest shit though. The whole situation would be crazy as hell. Let's say the setup was, at the time, neither one of these motherfuckers working. But she still just saw this picture. Why the fuck we can go to Paris?
I won't be listening to the damn thing she understand.
Why you ain't? I'm about to say something a little crazy.
Like, damn, it showed a lot of folks get married.
Yep, every day, baby.
It showed it. Like, it is. Every like, day, okay, baby. I see what you're saying. If you're just saying it just to acknowledge the fact.
Born, we just throwing shit.
Is it supposed to have something to do with us? Like, I don't know. Like, is it a trick question? Like, nigga,
then you fuck around.
You trying to pop quiz me on some shit? Like.
Well, that won't be us. You did ass wrong when you be an asshole.
Yep. So when our time comes, we won't be a day late or a dollar short.
Yep.
Don't worry.
I was thinking about this the other day. I think I understand where the women are coming from with the marriage thing now.
Okay, go.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm not saying
take it to the beginning too.
I am.
Okay.
Because I think
set me the same.
I've never heard a woman say this before, but I think this is how they think about it. I think they look at love as a commitment. So it's like when they're younger, they always ask, "What are we?" So once you commit to the relationship, they feel strong about the commitment. Mm-hmm. When they get older, they push the marriage because that's the next step in commitment. Mm-hmm. The proposal to get to the engagement stage is the next step for commitment. And the final step is the marriage.
Right.
So they just looking for the commitment.
So what you would do?
But they don't look at all the other stuff that's in between.
Yeah, that's
that you gotta work towards the commitment.
What are you doing?
They just want you to commit and then work on all the other stuff.
I know.
Versus work on all the stuff and then I'm ready to commit because we worked on all the stuff.
You have to go to the next level together. It's not. You don't just deserve the next level.
Exactly.
Then too, like if I had to just like offer some bill to the women that be asking like, "We take so long to get married?" Yeah. It's always hard when you're not in the one, like you're not the one that's in the driver's seat. Mm-hmm. Like you're just sitting there waiting for somebody to ask you. Right. This is like if you in time when we was little, we was in timeout. We didn't know when the teacher's gonna let us go and play for recess. We just in that motherfucking corner just waiting. Like, damn, dude, you think
I've been waiting all day.
I'm just still waiting.
2 minutes.
And then when she finally tell you, okay, you got a timeout, you can go play. You like, finally, yes. I've been waiting all this time. Same thing with women. They don't control when to be let out of timeout. They just in that motherfucking corner like, I hope let me have timeout soon. Hope he married me soon. When you're not in the driver's seat, you get impatient. So I think like if I just had to offer him some bill, I think that's kind of like how it is.
Yeah, just be patient.
And of course, we're going to get a bunch of people talking, y'all need a woman on the podcast. That's not how it is. So, but whatever. But that's, in my opinion, that's how I feel like maybe it is.
Yeah.
I can see the impatient part.
I can see somebody being impatient, though.
How are you looking at it from a man's perspective, though, Brent? If it's not the commitment, and
I don't think it's the commitment. I don't never think it's the commitment.
Because I'm already committed.
I'm already committed.
I feel like me proposing, yes, that is the commitment, but I want to know what I'm committing to.
You need more time to figure out what she about.
Yes, it's like women think if you commit, now it's time to I can put all of it in to work on what we need to work on. But it's like if we work on it now, my commitment would be even stronger.
And see, a lot of people.
When you got something invested, it's always strong.
But a lot of people, and it goes back to the morals and values too, because what they grew up looking at is how they base marriage. So it's like, okay, of course we've been together for years, and it's like we done been through some shit, so you should know who I am by now. Okay, we've grown also, so shit that we was doing then we're not doing now. But as an adult, I'm trying to see the wife in you. Mm-hmm. Now I'm just trying to see the wife in you. Like, I'm not trying to say we're not arguing about what we eating today and shit like that. Mm-hmm. But it is still some stuff that I'm trying to figure out to make sure that that's our next step. Like, I know we've been together for a while. That's not the thing. That's not the issue. Now I'm over the butterflies, the first year, the lover stage. We passed that. We gone. We good. Mm-hmm. Now I'm moving on to that's the thing right there. I feel like people miss the stages that are in the boyfriend-girlfriend stage. Mm-hmm. People say, well, shit, y'all been boyfriend and girlfriend for years now. It's levels to that shit. Mm-hmm. First, when we get together, it's all butterflies and lovey-dovey, and then, you get some of that real shit in there. You get, what I'm saying? Now y'all good, y'all friend. But then, as you grow up, the stage before proposal is just identifying.
You might hit a rough patch.
Identifying how y'all going to transition. Yeah. You want to be okay with knowing that no matter what comes about, y'all gonna be good. Yeah. We gonna be alright. Mm-hmm. That's what happens. Niggas hit a wall, and they start questioning shit like, cause they already committed. They already ready to do it. It's just like, man, we still doing this shit, like, and we supposed to be going to the next level. Like, I don't feel like we stuck. Like, I feel like I don't know if we really ready for that next stage, and we still arguing about this type of shit. Like,
so correct me if I'm wrong. I'm trying to fully understand your point. So you're saying, the commitment stage begins the assessment phase.
I think that's how women look at it, but they don't know they're looking at it like that when they push and when they rush it.
Okay, and I feel like. I feel like what you're saying. It's like, I feel like you're a likely candidate for this end goal that we have set. So me committing to you now starts the assessment of saying, okay, I'm committed to you. Now let me feel you out. Let me learn you and see what you're about. Let me see if we get into an argument, this is how you respond to this, how you respond to that, to see if, okay. And after all that assessment phase is done, at the end, I'm ready to move forward to that marriage stage.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
but the women rush the assessment part. Maybe their assessment is shorter than our assessment.
I think
they've done with their assessment, but we still on our assessment.
I feel like with women, they're more so their assessment stage beforehand. It's like while dating you before they make it hard or concrete that we're together, they do all their assessment beforehand. It's like, okay, I like his personality, I like his character, I see what he's doing beforehand. Where on the back end, we're not doing all that assessment beforehand.
Sure. But see, that makes sense though.
What you mean? Because I will, in a sense.
I mean, of course, before you make it official, but it's like you take it to another notch after you get committed. It's like it's like you start. I look for one thing in a girlfriend, but I look for a totally different, more adding on top of that as a wife.
Yeah. I don't know about that, AD.
I do.
From the stage point, I'm purely from the stage point. Like when I'm looking for a girlfriend now, as I'm matured, I'm looking for a wife. So
either way it goes.
So I'm not staging an office. This could be a girlfriend. This could be
when I hear you say that statement, it sounds like you're saying when you find a girlfriend, you found your wife.
No, I think
at this age he's looking for a wife.
No, I get what you're saying.
No, it's like I want him to clear it up because that's what it sounded like to me. I didn't know if that's what you meant.
No. You're a wifely candidate, like, because I think we have to go through experiences so we can make this concrete.
Yes.
So I guess I'm kind of agreeing with y'all, but I don't know.
Like what I'm saying is, I agree with you. When I get a girlfriend, I see certain qualities that a wife should have.
Yes.
But once I make that commitment, I need to start seeing those qualities grow to reach that step. It's like I'm not just getting with a random girl. It's like, okay, yeah, I like the way you look. You cool. I'm getting with you.
Right.
Of course, I want you to possess certain qualities. But then once I finally made that commitment and we seriously about to try to do this thing, I need you to come with your A game. It's like, okay, bet I know that if we get in the mind, you can hold it down, or whatever qualities you deem necessary in a marriage. You know what I'm saying?
One of the assessments is I don't want to get played because like you can put on the front for a little while for in a relationship stage. That's like, okay, now we married. Now you feel like you real comfortable. Now we get out in public.
Been to the point where I had to be able to assess how you handled the situation. Yeah. Like if that's another thing that I try to like let women know that when you meet a guy, he's at a certain state in his life. Like, I might have took some stuff from my past relationship, tried to mold it to make me a better person in my new relationship. Mm-hmm. And so, like, when you show up, I already know what I want in my woman. So it's like, shit, damn, I forgot my goddamn point. I hate when I do that shit. I wanted to say that shit. I wanted to say that shit, and then I fucking lost that shit as I was waiting on Brent to finish. I lost that shit.
You gotta talk.
But I know I was gonna say about the whole assessment though, is when we're young, like when we get a girlfriend, you know how when women be like assessing us and be like, well, you know, like when we was in college, well, you know, he a this major, he gonna do this shit. The whole time we never gave a fuck about this shit. No. In the beginning. Like, you don't give a fuck about what you doing. Like, I just want to know you as a person. So the assessment stage is different.
And that's what I meant by the assessment. Like, their assessment is faster, I believe, than our assessment. And that's why it's like, it's easier for them to get more impatient than us.
Yo, it just hit me. So, when they come off like that, we view them as gold diggers.
Yes.
We like, but that's their assessment stage.
But they just want to be committed. That's
yeah.
It. So that's what I say. I think they view love as commitment.
But hear me out. So their first stage when you like, oh, what's your major? How much money that major make? Girl, he gonna be good. Now we think like, man, that's gold, nigga. You doing all that? You just trying to ride the wave, yada yada. Mm-hmm. But then once we make the commitment, we like, okay, so what's your major? How much money that major make? Oh, you can't get that job. That job don't make enough money, girl. We gonna need some money coming in. So we do the same thing on the back end.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't even think we look at it like that. Cause I never even thought about that like that. Like I ain't never said I want to know, you know, how much you make and shit, but I don't really care that much.
I mean, you put more emphasis into their career and what they're doing.
Yeah.
On the back end because you know
so now I'm like,
now it's gonna affect.
It's gonna affect y'all.
Yeah.
It's gonna affect.
Because now I have the base.
You're gonna see is your woman happy with the work she's doing? Is she happy with the amount of money she's making?
And so then,
are you willing to give her more of your financials to help her with her financial situation?
So we care more about that on the back end. Whereas I feel like women, they do that on the front end before they even get involved. Like, well, he an engineer major, so on, so he gonna make some good money. Yeah. We view that as like gold digging, and some of it might be.
Yeah.
But I feel like we do the same version. I feel like we kind of do the same version of that on the back end after we're committed because we like, and we probably view it as gold digging because like, baby girl, we're not even together yet. You already sizing me up. Like you sizing me up, and we ain't even together yet. Versus we get with them and then size them up.
But really? To me, that's not what makes the process slower. For me, the process just becomes slower when I look at myself as a provider. So I want to make sure everything in my life settles in, and at the same time, I want to make sure that's the right wife for me. So I'm not gonna do something like right now. I'm not gonna get married. I'm still in school, and I don't have my own place or stuff like that. So I'm not settling into the place where I can't even get married.
I'm not speaking from the guy perspective.
I'm speaking on the timing part though.
It make it slow for me. If I feel like if your actions aren't contributing to this end goal,
right?
See, but that's that shit.
Slow up that process for me.
But see, that's that shit I was saying the other day about how some women look at the man and be like, you know, what's taking you so long? Mm-hmm. And sometimes I only see like 3 ways it even goes down. Like sometimes it is the guy. And they need to get their shit together. Mm-hmm. Whether it be, I need money, I need a place, whatever it is that I feel like I need before I marry you, that's what I'm trying to do. Mm-hmm. And then sometimes it's them.
Right.
Sometimes a guy can have everything he needs, he feels like he needs, and still doesn't do it because he's waiting to see if you're going to make certain adjustments to be his wife.
He waiting for you to fill out the assessment.
It's like, okay, we waiting on me to fix my shit because, you know what I'm saying, I need a better job, I need a better place, I need these things. I understand it. At the same time, if I have all these things and I still don't do it, unless it's the third option where I really am one of those guys who is afraid to commit, then it's the second option where I have my shit together and I'm trying to wait on you to get your shit together. Ladies don't, like, women don't understand that sometimes they need to get their shit together as well. It's not just a damn waiting game.
Yes,
it's not a damn waiting game. It's not like, okay, you know what I'm saying, you working, you got your place, like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what's taking you so long? Maybe I'm waiting on you to get your shit together.
And then you right though, because like we touched on that last week a little bit, but it's like men just like we're he a work in progress, he a project girl, we got to get him together.
Right.
They think that they have it together. It's like I'm trying to fix you so we can get married, but I don't have to change anything about myself.
And you a project too.
Yeah, you a project
I feel
too.
like men, we accept and we hear so much how niggas ain't shit. And that we fuck up so much. And they complain. And they complain to you know they talk about your ass.
Yeah. When you say accept, I thought you were about to say we accept ourselves as projects. Women don't accept themselves.
That's
as
what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
we accept that we fuck up. We know we fucked up, so we strive to better ourselves.
And I think this is a real end goal. Like you have to realize what a man's or a female's real end goal is for themselves, more so than just for their relationship.
You might could tell the time yourself.
Because if, like, say for instance, you might have a dream where your dream said, all I wanted was to graduate, get a job, and get me a house. But somebody else might have said, no, I want to do more than just graduate, get a job, and get a house. I want to build something high. I want to build a 50-story building, and I'm employing this whole fucking building. This shit gonna take a lot longer than it is for you just building your, getting your job and getting your house. And people got to realize that the timing in that matters between, like, when you're gonna get married and propose to and all of that. Like, you got to build, like, they want to build them up first.
But you can inside the relationship. For the ladies out there, give yourself a self-analysis. Just look at the dude and say, what kind of dude is he? Is he a guy, like real talk, is he a guy who sets goals, who tries to achieve those goals? Is he a guy that does everything that he says he's going to do? That way you can see what's taking him so long.
Right.
You can look and say, well, shit, if he ain't got his place yet, then I know that may be one thing that's, you know what I'm saying, prolonging him doing it. Like, if he's struggling at work right now, he's trying to find a new job right now. He's trying to
put them on the back end.
Put them on the back end for what?
For yourself.
You putting them,
and that's the point when I said they want commitment. That's the whole. I don't think they want anything else but the commitment. And they'll deal with anything else after that. Like that's what it is.
I don't think I can accept that. I don't think I can accept that.
That's what, we don't look at it. No one is like that, but I think that's how they look at it.
Things have to make sense for us most of the time. Like we just logical like that. Like things have to make sense. And it's like for me, if we never go, that was my point a while ago when I lost that shit. If we never go through anything, then how can I believe that if these things came up, that all of a sudden we just got it like that?
Work it out.
Like if you meet me and I'm already your perfect guy, then it's nothing you can tell me. It's nothing you can tell me. Like we ain't gonna be able to. You gonna say, well, I ain't gonna do this right now, but I'm gonna do it later when we get married. How do I know that? You've never shown me that you're capable of even doing that shit. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm gonna work on my attitude. My attitude gonna be better when we get. How the fuck can I trust that? Because you haven't been able to do it.
No, you don't trust that.
So then it's like, well, shit. I know you committed, but I want you to commit this way. Okay, I can show you that I'm committed because I've been committed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm just taking it to the next level. But when you tell me shit that you've never done that you're gonna do when you become my wife, it's hard for me to even believe that type of shit. But women do that all the time.
Like me believing in Santa Claus.
Yeah, like
because I wake up and there's gifts under the tree.
You don't even cook. I'm a cook all the time.
Nah, you know.
Why?
You don't even like it that much.
You don't cook because you don't like to cook. That's what I'm saying. So I have to accept that you don't like to cook. You don't have to, you know what I'm saying, try to finesse me and say, well, yeah, I'm gonna cook when we get married. So
you don't even know how to cook. Your parents didn't cook.
Right.
I went out all the time.
And that goes back to their values and morals. Like, shit, I don't know what the hell she was cooking for my damn daddy for like that anyway. I ain't cooking for no nigga. I'm just not. Okay.
And that's the hard part. Because a lot of times you don't know your spouse's values or morals until you actually get with them.
Right.
So it's like you learning about like, dang, like your parents were some fuck ups. But you learning it while you with that person. Now, just because their parents are fuck ups don't mean they automatically, because they could, break their chain and go a different way. But a lot of times their actions,
You can tell.
you like, yeah, you got that from your mama. Or yeah, you got that from your pops. Or yeah, your granddaddy did a number on you, boy. You know what I'm saying? So it's
I think some people notice when they get certain things from their parents or family members, and they think they've broken it all the way, but it never got broken all the way.
What you mean broken all the way?
I don't know if you could ever just do it all the way. I feel like certain character traits still gonna stay there. You can try your best. It could be a daily fight to like try to correct it, but I don't think it ever fully goes away, because like we said earlier, like you hold that person to a high esteem. Like even if you know now you've done the work, you like, yeah, there was some messed up stuff mama taught me. There was some messed up dad taught me. You still hold, that's still mama and that's still daddy.
No, it's like they don't even have to like hold them to a higher standard. They were just around them, so they just picked it up. That was just something they picked up.
Oh yeah. But even with that, I still don't feel like it fully never all the way goes away. You can just constantly remind yourself, okay, don't do this, because that's a character flaw.
I can see that.
Like you just constantly fighting it. Like I'm right-handed. I can write with my right hand all day long. I can try to write with my left hand, and I can just practice and get good at it, but I'm still going to always be better with my right hand.
It's hard to break those habits.
Easier to go back to the
right.
Yeah,
it's easy to go
That's
back.
what I'm saying. It is hard to break habits. So if you've never done these things, these are habits.
Yep.
These are habits. You've never been cooking. That's a habit. If you cook all the time, you cook all the time. Like, what the fuck? But all of a sudden, oh shit, there ain't gonna be nothing. Shit, cooking ain't shit. I don't even know if you can cook. Damn, if cooking ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? It don't take much to go in there and pretend. Like, we just gonna shit, what we need? Some eggs, some damn shit. What else we need? I know we start with ingredients. But that don't mean the outcome. Now I'm sitting here married to your ass, and I can't even complain about how bad your food is. Cause you weren't cooking at first, now I just got to accept that you cooking now.
Mm-hmm. That's what you be saying to you every time you eat.
But as men though, we don't complain that much about shit.
Because the effort,
that's
like
the
you
thing.
took time.
Men don't want to get to that point to where they complaining in the marriage when they thought, like, because they knew if they took a little bit more time, they would have realized this would have been something you was able to do in that.
Yeah, you
now
complain about everything. Yeah.
Now rusty. Now we in the marriage. It's like, dang, bro, I knew if I was just waiting 2 more months, I would have found out she was able to do this. Now I'm stuck for life.
Right? How can I complain about some shit?
I'm stuck for life.
How can I complain about some shit I accepted?
Exactly.
That's what hits me hard. It's like, how can I complain and say, man, this food sucks when I knew you fucking couldn't cook?
Sometimes you gotta be an asshole.
Fuck being an asshole. I'm a hypocrite, damn.
Yep.
Well, you did tell me you was gonna cook, and I was like, yeah, baby, that's it right there. As soon as you start cooking, this ass is fuck. But shit, you cooking though, so I'm eating. Fuck, this shit ain't it. Now I find myself, you know what I'm saying?
Now you don't eat for taste no more.
Man, listen. We he
turned to the
I'm eating to
healthiest
survive. I'm just eating to survive. Like shit, everybody gotta eat shit. It ain't gotta taste the best all the time. Shit, you'll eat it. And now you ain't always want your vegetables, but shit, you had to eat them.
Yep.
Fuck it, man. Like now you just nobody want nobody to bring no food to their house. You like, oh, who cooked that? Your wife? Then the shit just be sitting on the table. That how you know your ass can't cook enough if your shit be sitting out. Like, don't nobody touch your shit. Ain't nobody raving to go eat your shit. Like, you know, the first time you gonna get some reviews because ain't nobody ever had your shit. It's like, shit, let me taste that shit. You said you made that what? Man, shit, let me taste that shit, see what it's hitting on. And you gonna know it's fucked up. It's gonna be like 1/3 of it gonna be 8. Cause motherfuckers done sampled your shit. But there was enough to cut that shit off. They be like, hey man, you taste the damn
potato salad.
It's always potato salad.
You don't taste the damn potato salad, man. Shit tastes just like ranch, goddamn.
Why is there raisins in the potato salad?
Who made the potato salad?
Who put fucking walnuts in the potato salad?
And then somebody gonna say the shit out loud. Man, this shit nasty.
And don't know right back.
A little kid gonna come back.
Either a little kid or somebody drunk uncle Shit, I'll probably be everybody's drunk uncle.
But see, then too, like,
I made this shit.
we see it a lot, like the little work potlucks that you bring something.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
nobody
Women
eating that
ain't no
shit.
joke on them potlucks.
Ain't nobody eating that
They'll
shit.
come by whispering to you.
Oh,
brother.
yeah.
Bro, you be seeing some stuff there, boy.
Nah, I wouldn't.
That's why I got the whole raisins and the potato salad from.
I wouldn't eat that.
I was like, who put raisins in the potato salad? We just dropping raisins out there.
They was just trying some
They're
shit.
trying too damn hard. Just make regular potato salad. What you doing?
I ain't gonna
They
lie.
potato salad gotta be special. You gotta remember that.
Yeah, so they can be like, damn, man, I ain't never had no shit like this.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody bragging on your food. I'm like,
I ain't never had no shit like that because I ain't tried.
I ain't gonna lie. It kind of throw me if nobody brag on your food at a certain age. If you were like, I run into a woman and don't nobody be like, hell yeah, then what you call shit she be making? That shit is bomb as fuck.
Like you have no signature dish.
Yeah, you got no signature. You ain't got no signature. Your go to. That's bomb as fuck.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Bo be fucking them up on what's the name.
Man, shit. If you ain't got the, just like me, men with the damn sandals and shit.
Yeah.
If you ain't got the barbecue sandals, bro, I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? You a little sketchy, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit.
But as a guy, man, you gotta just that's trial and error on the grill.
Yeah, I was on grill today.
Oh no,
I
you
was
got
on grill
to.
before I left here.
But see, that's like
age hit.
that's like when you
when you
make it to the sandal level. That means you didn't put
That's an
years
age
in.
hit.
You been putting shots up in the gym,
As a
boy.
young-
You ain't gotta watch the food no more.
Nah, you know, it's gonna be about 10 minutes.
Oh yeah, you listen. You good. You done perfected that.
So they don't even count time by the minutes. They be like, it's about 4 beers. When I drink about 4 beers, it should be done.
You ain't gonna check that food out?
No, I'm on my third.
That's a damn good one. You
I
definitely
got
on
me a
that.
temperature gauge and everything.
Oh yeah, bro. Yeah, that take time and effort. Then
That's trial and error though.
that's almost like a rite of passage though, bro. It's like if you as a man, you got to grill and it got to be good.
That's trial and error.
And you gotta know the grill.
And then everybody think that they barbecue is better than the next man barbecue. He ain't put no sauce on it. He ain't let it caramelize on that. It's all right, you know.
Cause that's
He done put vinegar in his
Cause
sauce. He didn't care about it.
niggas done put that much work into learning how to barbecue, like real shit. Niggas trying to get them shoes, man. I'm working on it, bro. I'm finna, man. Listen,
That's like the Hall of Fame.
listen, I'm gonna give myself 3 years to get to them damn barbecue shoes. I gotta get to the barbecue sandal. But you still trial and error. Damn, shit, my shit still ain't goddamn done. I thought I was done cooking this shit.
Then you see the old head in the back.
Like a motherfucker. I'm at the crib. I'm cooking the barbecue. I'm like, so the first time I got regular lighter for it just to start the fire, and I'm like, okay, I know how this tastes. Then the next time I went and got this green lighter fluid, supposed to be more eco-friendly. You're not supposed to taste the lighter fluid, the charcoal and stuff like that. I'm like, all right, let me try this. I ain't like this shit. I ain't done. I was like, and I think it's a lighter fluid because you can smell the shit and then be like,
Trial and error. See, you put it on time.
But that's why everybody be so passionate about, man, look at his ass over there. Cause they done found out how to get their shit perfect by doing it the other way.
Yeah, and so then next thing you know, you see, but on the grill, you see the old head in the back. Somebody get Jeffrey off that damn grill. You don't know what he doing. Boy, get off that damn grill. You know the hell you doing.
That shit funny as hell though.
That shit funny. That shit is funny.
That's real as fuck though. That shit happen everywhere.
And, folks, and just like how we said, you gotta learn the stuff is passed down. If you get barbecue information passed down from the wrong person, bro, it's a wrap.
Shit, all your shit.
What you need to do is you need to soak your meat in vinegar before you put it on the grill, and then now your shit tastes
But
trash.
see, but as guys though,
shit
we
burnt
do
up.
bullshit.
Vinegar
We do
in it.
bullshit like that just to do it. Just so we'll know how to do it. Like, women who say that don't cook, they don't cook. It ain't no, I'm gonna go ahead and try to make this what you call shit this one time. I don't know who fuck gonna do that shit.
They in there freestyle like a bitch.
Man, fuck it, we can take out the day, nigga. But as always,
Got on the whole barbecue tangent.
we get to this point in the podcast where you know time is up. And so as always, views